Today, we're going to talk about celebrity coffee commercials, and I am very excited. I love celebrity coffee commercials. I love one so much, in fact, that I ended up remaking it, which was perhaps a bit extreme. Anyway, the world of celebrity coffee commercials is big and wide and weird these days. It's kind of gone from it being enough to have a famous person drink your coffee and smile and be happy about it on camera to, well, we'll see what it's become now. Now, I have watched a few of these ads, and I have never seen a bunch of the other ones. There's a nice little playlist here prepared for me. Let's see what the state of celebrity coffee advertising is, and also ask, does it actually work? So immediately, looking at just the paused frame at the start of this commercial, I'm filled with existential dread and anxiety. I see Reggie Watts, that makes me very happy, big Reggie Watts fan, and I see James Corden, which it's harder for me to say the same about.
This coffee smells great.
Well, that's because the new Keurig K-Supreme Plus brewer.
Smooth, subtle integration of the complex name of the brewer there, James. Just say the name of the brewer, lay it out there. It's not at all stilted and awkward.
Technology, it saturates the grounds more evenly to extract more flavour and aroma.
It tastes amazing. It's like a...
It's like... It's like sort of like a whoop, whoop.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm quite uncomfortable watching this. You could let Reggie do this and that would be fine, but the two of them together, it's just not, it's not good, no matter how much flavour has been extracted.
Multi-stream technology, it saturates the grounds more evenly.
Yeah. Aroma.
That's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's close. I strongly suspect this was not a wildly successful advert. All right, next up, one I did not expect and have not seen, Tommy Lee Jones. And I think these are from Japan and Japan only, in one of those kind of lost in translation moments where, you know, famous people went to Japan and made ads just for Japan.
人間に紛れて普通に生活してるって話知ってる？いや、地球の調査してんだって。しかも映画見て人間に化けたらしくて、トミー・リー・ジョーンズそっくりなんだって。
I don't know how they're going to get to coffee from here.
この惑星の住人はどこか抜けている。ただ、この惑星の夜明けは美しい。
This is amazing and absolutely makes me want to drink a little boss can of coffee.
この惑星の住人は働くという行為に取り憑かれているようだ。
いいか？いいよ。
よし、やってみない。やるね。新入り、お疲れ。
疲れることが嬉しいらしい。
This is tremendous and weird. I have no idea what's going on. I really hope these were effective. I mean, they were certainly memorable. I'll give them points for that. I also love that the guy is just supposed to not bat an eyelid, that Tommy Lee Jones bent himself backwards in half and was like, yeah, good work, rookie. I love it. I think this is a beautiful body of advertising work. I would strongly recommend you check a link in the description and watch all of these. They're linked down below because there's like 9 minutes worth of these. Enjoy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited about this next commercial because it's David Hasselhoff and apparently very successful. I want to talk about how successful afterwards because it's genuinely hilarious. But first, let us enjoy his fine work.
I'm so thirsty for your love, I can't hide it.
I know he's in on it. You know what I mean? Like, I know he's part of the joke. They just went full bore on this one. It's all in on open linen shirt, white clothing, David on the sand with an iced latte.
I'm so crazy for your taste and I just can't deny it. Farmhouse blend, I'm gonna pick you up. In the hot summer sun, I'm gonna sip you up. When you touch my lips, my heart just...
Kudos for the escalation. You thought it was ridiculous? No. Again, respect for just cramming the product name. Farmhouse blend, got to get it right in there. That was perhaps excessive.
I'm so thirsty for your love, I can't hide it. I'm so crazy for your taste and I just can't deny it.
I'm relieved that he has actually drunk the product. because it's been a very full cup this whole time, and you kind of hoped that it would go down as he, you know, consumes the delicious coffee beverage rather than just sort of waves it around at you, magically not spilling it.
Crazy for your taste and I just can't deny it. Farmhouse Blend.
Only at Cumberland Farms.
That is so shameless that I have nothing but respect for it. I think that's excellent. I think I can't imagine that being a better advert. What I love more than anything about this ad is that this is a successful campaign. The first time they worked with David Hasselhoff, they had a bunch of life-size cutouts made that would go into like convenience stores. They made 570 of them, 550 of which were stolen in what they later called Hoffnapping. Now, if you're watching this and you happen to have one, let me know. I might buy that from you. Let me know. I would take a life-size coffee advert of David Hasselhoff. I would like that to be a thing that I own. 99 cents. How are they making money on that and paying David Hasselhoff? Next up is Dustin Hoffman, who apparently did a bunch of coffee commercials for Caffè Vergnano.
Sì, lungo, ah? Ok. Normale. Sì, corto. I got it. Corto macchiato.
He's going to learn coffee the Italian way. I'm not sold on his slightly comic performance here. He's a great comedic actor. I'm just confused by the vibe of this already.
Sopra. And I put there. Oh. Scusa, signor Vergnano.
So the premise of this is that he's an idiot. I mean, I'm not trying to be harsh here, but that seems to be the underlying premise here, is that Dustin Hoffman has no idea how anything to do with coffee works, which is fine unless he's the person endorsing your product internationally. The guy that apparently doesn't know how a mocha pot works or what a small espresso is. He's your guy. I quite enjoy Dustin Hoffman. He has used coffee entertainingly. You can go back and it's a very specific moment where he badly makes a French press to express the feeling of being overwhelmed and lost as a single parent. This is a man that can act with coffee. But here, I don't get it.
Maestro Vergnano. Vergnano!
And now he's angry because he doesn't know what he's doing with coffee. Is this just positioning the kind of Americans don't know real coffee, but Italians do? Even Dustin Hoffman, international star, doesn't understand what an espresso machine is and thinks a portafilter's a microphone.
Vergnano!
They've just locked him. They've just had enough. Is that it? They've just locked him in a little coffee room and have left him alone to just work his life out because they're sick of his nonsense. I don't think these would have moved the needle. If they did, I don't understand how. Moving on. Oh, it's Al Pacino.
I guess I've been drinking coffee since I was, what, 5? 6, maybe?
This is kind of weird. One, Al Pacino's been drinking coffee since he was 5. Are we good about that? Are we feeling good about that? I don't know if I'm feeling good about that. And then Nick Drake. I wouldn't have had Al Pacino telling a story of the Bronx to some nice 70s folk. It seems weird.
Coffee became part of a ritual. This is a good coffee.
That's an interesting kind of vibe of endorsement, just like a kind of a begrudging acceptance that what he's drinking is good coffee. Not great, not wonderful, not incredible, but like, yeah, this is good.
If you just take expert out of the equation.
The dude tamping midair does cause me pain emotionally. I'll let it go, but I'm just saying it now that I don't like it.
I know coffee.
I'll let it go.
There's 2 things I know in life, I'm confident to say. 2 things. One is coffee. The other, what'd you forget? I forgot.
Oh, it's very funny, isn't it? You know, he thought he was going to say acting. No, he's forgotten what it is. He just knows coffee. He just knows coffee. That's his thing, Al Pacino, who I've never heard speak about coffee ever, or write about it, or talk about it outside of an ad in which he's being paid to talk about the brand of coffee.
This is a good coffee. Victoria coffee.
Oh, because the brand in this time. It's weird that they're kind of reusing the same footage and it's kind of the same ad with a slight twist each time. That's the biggest endorsement they could get out of him. This is a good coffee. It's going for like this weird, genuine, confessional kind of vibe and yet feels incredibly constructed.
In the morning, you're making a movie and get up real early. So you need all the help you can get. When I'm reading the script, when I'm rehearsing, coffee goes with my line of work. Without coffee, I'm going to feel like something's missing in the day. I'm going to feel awkward. I'm not going to feel the same.
I feel like you, Al. I also sometimes feel awkward and not the same without coffee. I'm slowly being won over by these ridiculous ads. I don't know why. Maybe because he's a great actor, actually, and I was mean earlier.
I drink coffee all the time, so I think that should qualify me as someone who knows about coffee.
That's a complicated statement. That's a complicated statement to unpack and feel a little strange about. I drink coffee all the time, and so that should qualify me as someone who knows about coffee. I'm going to get myself into trouble, and I don't want to. But I would say you totally can have a very strong opinion on it. I don't know if expertise in things is gained through participation. There's lots of things I do all the time that I don't think qualifies me to know anything about that thing. But people feel this way about coffee, and I guess this does confer on him the authority to tell you that this is good coffee, and that's the sort of, magic moment of the script.
I don't want to hurt coffee by putting sugar in it. You insult the coffee.
Okay. This is a very long-standing point of conflict between the coffee industry and the coffee consumer, that if you put sugar in coffee, you insult the coffee. And you don't insult the coffee. Do you potentially miss an opportunity to enjoy the coffee more? Maybe, but I can't say that it's bad for people to enjoy coffee how they enjoy coffee. I don't find it insulting if you want to doctor the coffee with a little milk and sugar. That's not a bad thing to do if it lets you enjoy the thing. Most coffee served in the world would probably benefit from a little milk and sugar. But I don't want to get into this whole how dare you nonsense, and I find that a frustrating and off-putting part of this ad. I know that it's kind of a long-held thing, but at the same time, if you go to Italy, everyone's putting sugar in the coffee. Like everybody. Great, Al, that you don't take milk and sugar anymore, but leave other people alone. Enjoy your coffee. It's good coffee. Now it's time for a bit of a magnum opus in the commercial world. There's 4 minutes and 20 seconds of a coffee commercial from Ben Affleck. Noted tired man, noted man who struggles to hold with Dunkin'. He signed with them last year, $10 million to do a 30-second ad. He's done some more since. The vibe seems to be Ben Affleck is a bit cringy and we should laugh at him, but it's okay because he's sort of in on the joke.
Oh my god, he was so bored.
Why does he look so bored?
Bored. Keep laughing. Said I was bored. No, studying. Always watching.
Straight with the product placement. Good, nicely held, beautifully shot, lit. Duncan.
What's going on, baby? I'm in the office, in the editing studio. It's a fun thing for me because I've never done, any music thing or anything like that.
This hurts me to watch. It's beautifully put together. I'm just dying of cringe inside, which I guess is the point. But I don't know if being internet absolves you of it. Bo Burnham has thoughts.
These are the beats right here.
Is that a CD?
Big time music expert. You know where music comes from? Goes on CDs, partner.
I do remember those.
So there was an ad that was made inside an Adam Sandler movie starring Al Pacino for the Dunkachino.
What's my name?
Dunkachino.
It's a whole new game.
Dunkachino.
You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
And it's supposed to be the most cringy and awful celebrity coffee ad ever. And I feel like they looked at that and were like, we can do more. We can go bigger.
I'm still down with Duncan. Should I do the dance with it or not? I think if I do that, people are gonna be overwhelmed.
We can always do like a step.
Oh, look at the little, they memed the meme. And they put it in a painting, in a gold frame.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
I mean, yeah.
Who is TikTok?
Here's why I know it's right. It's because there's a voice. Don't do this terrible mistake.
That might be what you need to hear.
I hope you got paid, Jack. I hope you got paid. What a cup. I believe that's real. I would like to own that, actually, upon further reflection. I'm a little bit jealous. If Duncan somehow watched this and you want to send me one of those, I will take it. And I would occasionally use it, but maybe not in public.
Dunkin'!
Don't go away, my heart. Why you dunking me, girl? Why you dunking?
Dunkin'!
My heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
Fortune favors the brave, Matt. And you are being very brave.
You remember when I told you I'd do anything for you? This is anything.
Chill. They're naming a drink after us.
Does that make you want to buy Dunkin'? I'm genuinely curious, because it doesn't make me want to buy Dunkin'. The Diamante Cup made me want to buy Dunkin'. There was not enough eating of good donuts. I don't need the Cringe. Last, we have to watch a little bit of Clooney. They started in the kind of idea that George is suave and sexy and fabulous, and he drinks Nespresso, so we should all drink Nespresso. And that really worked, but they kept making ads, and I feel like the concept evolved.
Lost a bet.
So bold. He's double espresso, all the way. Nutty and sweet. Latte macchiato.
Didn't we do this a long time ago? Didn't we do the whole you are your cup of coffee, what your espresso order says about you? It feels like a very tired trope here. Just an excuse to just say coffee names at people while showcasing a bajillion pods.
Okay, George, this one's for the prize?
Intenso.
No, cool, definitely iced.
This is like a Changing Times ad, right? Like this is just iced coffee's cool, young people like iced coffee, old people like George can be stylish, and he's drinking his little espresso there, but he's becoming a little bit more of a buffoon, and the younger generation are taking over, I guess, is the subtext. Text? It's not really subtext, it's text of the ad.
Sweet.
Don't forget to recycle.
Don't be smug about that, Nespresso. Don't. When so many of the capsules are not recycled, and I know a lot are, but when it's kind of one of the main reasons people are very angry about what you do, I think a smug don't forget to recycle is not helpful.
Bye!
Unbelievable.
Unforgettable.
I love the idea that someone might keep their job after just taking George Clooney's coffee and drinking it. I can imagine in the world of Hollywood, that goes super well. Why are there so many Nespresso machines there? The whole point of these things is they're high convenience. You just, in and out, you're done 20 seconds later. You don't need a host of them around a table for like 20 people. Just living a life of excess, George. Disgusting.
Jean. Nice shoes.
The music says everything you need to know about this ad. Cheesy and forgettable and cliche, but I don't really understand. I mean, I do. It's pretty, it's coffee so good that you trade your fancy shoes for. I hate it.
Hi. Thank you so much. Would you like milk?
No, thank you.
I hate it even more. I hate it even more. Dear.
I'm no trouble.
I think that's enough coffee ads for the day. I'm kind of curious if you think we missed a certain coffee ad that you think is a great celebrity coffee ad that we should all check out. Let me know about that down in the comments below. I'm curious if you had a favorite. I think Tommy Lee Jones has won my heart. I just want to drink Boss coffee now. It's totally won. I want a little rainbow can of Boss coffee. Congratulations, Tommy Lee Jones. Excellent. Hasselhoff, also some good work there. But I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below. For now, I was saying thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.